Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McCullough, and this is Erik Ten Hag's top 3 defensive transfer targets. Yes, we're going to give you 3 players that Erik Ten Hag could potentially bring to Manchester United this summer to play in the defence. Remember, we're also making a video on the midfield targets, the attacking targets, so go and check them out if you haven't already. Keep it locked to Stretford Paddock. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that jazz. Let's get stuck in to this top 3. In at number 1, we've got Durand Timber, the 20-year-old Dutch defender. He can play at centre-back, right-back, left-back. Now, there's a common theme to a lot of the players that we've been linked to when Erik Ten Hag arrives, and that is simply a lot of Ajax players are being linked to Manchester United and a lot of Dutch players as well. But when you look at the age of the player, when you look at the profile, when you look at the way that Erik Ten Hag plays as well, he asks a lot of his centre-backs. So what better for him to bring in a centre-back that he already knows, that could improve at Manchester United and could possibly be brought in a cheaper deal than many, as he's got a value of £27 million on transfer marked. Now, a couple of concerns about his size. He's 5'10", but as we know, a lot of defenders these days need to be better with their feet than they do with their head. And we're hearing that United have reportedly made contact via intermediaries to bring him in. I'm sure, though, if Erik Ten Hag was interested in bringing him to the club, I'm sure those kind of conversations could have already happened at Ajax's training ground, as much as they wouldn't like to see that happen. Now, he was brought through by Erik Ten Hag at the club, made his debut in 2020 at the age of 18, and has become a mainstay in their team and charging for the title this season. 29 games in the Eredivisie in 21-22, 28 starts, and he's only missed 3 games through injury. That's 3 goals in all competitions as well. His versatility helps too. Centre-back, left-back, right-back. We know Manchester United are possibly also going to see changes in the full-back positions. Is Aaron Wan-Bissaka going to be here next season? Is Torres going to be playing? What's going to happen with Luke Shaw, etc.? So if you bring him in and there are issues there, he could also push out a little bit wide. That's number 1. In at number 2, it's Pau Torres, the Villarreal 25-year-old Spanish centre-back. Yes, he's been linked with Manchester United a couple of seasons now. We heard him linked with Manchester United a lot under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer too. We eventually signed the likes of Harry Maguire. But Pau Torres has consistently been linked with the likes of Manchester United and a few of the other big European clubs. He obviously helped Villarreal get to a Champions League semi-final this season as well, getting knocked out by Liverpool eventually. But he's a local product through the Villarreal Academy. He's been there since he was 5 years old, so it'd be a big decision for him to leave. He had a successful loan spell at Malaga, before obviously returning to Villarreal, and he won the 2021 Europa League final, which was of course against Manchester United. Unai Emery has said about him, Pau Torres is an amazing player. I think he's top. I've never seen a centre-back like him. He can play in top teams in Europe, and the top teams in Europe are seemingly after him as well. His value on transfer market is around 45 million. He has a release clause at 51 million pounds as well. Tall, left-footed. United don't have a left-footed centre-back, although Maguire plays on the left-hand side. A lot of talk whether he's going to be even in the Manchester United team next season as well. And yeah, Pau Torres linked with Manchester United, starting 30 of Villarreal's 31 games. So that shows you as well that he is available and he can consistently play week in, week out. Heavily linked with a move Manchester United have been, but will we finally make that move under Erik Ten Hag this summer? Remains to be seen, but he's in the list. In at number 3, Gonçalo Imacho, another young 20-year-old defender, comes from Sporting Lisbon, is Portuguese. He's born in Almada and is a product of Sporting's academy. We've had a few players come through to Manchester United from Sporting over the years, haven't we? Cristiano Ronaldo, Nani, Bruno Fernandes. Could this be another one? Talking about Bruno Fernandes, he has drawn praise from Bruno Fernandes, who's highlighted him as a youth talent in 2019. And Bruno said, there is a player I like a lot from the under-23s, left-footed guy, Gonçalo Inácio. I've spoken about him many, many times. And Bruno Fernandes is a big fan of his, and it's reported that Erik Ten Hag and Manchester United could also be big fans of him as well. He's a centre-back. He's been in Sporting's defence this season, who's conceded the second fewest goals in the Portuguese league, and he's played the vast majority of games in the league as well. He's essential to how that Sporting team functions. And I'll say it again, Erik Ten Hag likes to give a lot of instructions to his defenders. Some of them are unusual. It's why I can't see Harry Maguire being a permanent fixture under Erik Ten Hag. He asks his defenders to come out a lot, sometimes higher up the pitch than the fullback. And when you're doing that, you can leave holes at the back. And you need defenders that are going to be comfortable in doing that. Imacho, this is from Ruben Amorim, Sporting's manager, who said Imacho can play on one side and then come back in. So he's been making some good use of his characteristics. He's very fast, offers long passing, can play inside, and can even get to the top of the pitch before other players, giving their right back more freedom. Again, this is something that will be key for the way Erik Ten Hag plays. His value is 16.2 million on transfer mark. He has a release clause of 39 million and he's under contract till 2027. But I'm sure if Manchester United were to make a move, he'd be all over that. So he is another one that United have been linked with under Erik Ten Hag. Now, there's also been a few other players that have been linked with the club, and let us know your thoughts on some of those in the comments below. The likes of Denzel, Dumfries has been linked with the club, loads of other players as well. Get your thoughts in the comments below on who you think Erik Ten Hag should be bringing to the club in those defensive positions. Obviously, we've spoken about 3 here, but there's plenty more on the transfer market. And the way transfer reports and rumours go, we might not even sign any of these, and it'll be someone who's just come out of the left field somewhere. So, yeah, those are our 3 Ten Hag top transfer targets in the defence. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, we're out of here.